that sound? It's the sound of jubilation and a lot of hand-wringing now that Elon Musk, the world's richest man, owns Twitter. Hello, I'm Adrienne Batra, the editor-in-chief of the Toronto Sun. You can see for yourself here as the world's richest man walks into the social media giant, which he now owns, cheekily saying, "Let that sink in," while carrying a sink. Elon Musk has committed to clean house. CEO, gone. CFO, gone. And many other executives and decision makers in this company will fall in their wake. The anger and the vitriol that you hear from the so-called tolerant left about this purchase are the very same voices that tell us that we need diversity. Well, how about diversity of opinion, diversity of thought? We really hope that Twitter does become that so-called town square and the opportunity for free speech and diversity of opinion that Mr. Musk has committed it will become. Musk recently wrote to advertisers and said Twitter's not going to become a, quote, hellscape. So he's very aware of the responsibility that this whole social media platform has to not spread misinformation or disinformation or what one may perceive as that. But he also understands that there have been a number of voices that have been quieted simply for asking questions. Musk has a big job ahead of him, and to use his words, as he continues to, quote, look under the hood, he's going to have to gaze his attention to governments all around the world that are basically trying to regulate the internet. For example, here in Canada, Bill C-11, a controversial bill, is sneaking its way through Parliament and the Senate with very little dissenting voices and opinion coming to the fore. Twitter has a real opportunity to stand up for Canadians for their freedom of speech and to ensure that the content they see isn't government censored. We expect things will change quickly at Twitter as Elon Musk settles in. The algorithm likely will change, and there is going to be a marked difference in what Twitter users see in their feed. Who is pushing up content? Who is giving information to them? What do they get to see and read in their feed? One of the biggest criticisms of Twitter has been that those who have expressed a differing opinion, their voices get pushed down in the algorithm or taken off the platform altogether. There has been, as we go with Twitter Watch, who gets to come back? Who is going to have their account reinstated? Well, the number one person everyone's looking at is former US President Donald Trump. He recently issued a statement after Elon Musk's purchase of Twitter was completed, congratulating him and looking forward to having his account reinstated. We know that there have been others have had their account taken away from them. My Pillow guy, Mike Lindell, will he get his Twitter account back? And more recently, controversial statements made by Kanye West. Well, he recently had his account reinstated after it was announced that Musk was ultimately buying Twitter. Instead of celebrating this entrepreneur and this purchase, the left is angry. They are screaming at him. How dare you do this to us? Well, no one has a monopoly on thought or independent thought. And frankly, we should be celebrating the fact that this entrepreneur did this without taxpayers' money, which is so far too often is what happens with large companies. They use public funds to buy things and sell things. Musk didn't do that. But this is a man who has a core value and belief in the fundamental freedom of speech, differing opinions, dissenting voices. Exactly what a town square should be. Remember when we actually used to be able to have a conversation with one another before being doxxed or deplatformed or the Twitter mob coming after you? We have great hope that those sorts of attitudes are going to change on the social media platform. Log on to Facebook and Twitter, let us know what you think, and go to thetorontosun.com for more on this story and conversations that you won't find anywhere else.